Welcome. We're back, y'all. We're back. My voice is still a little cracky, but we're back either way. Hey, yo, you told me you was gonna DM me last week to tell me who you are, and you didn't do that. So I'm very disappointed in you, Ayo. And I should say pause because that's um I expected better. I'm back on Twitch Wildcat. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Now, I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna do a monologue. I'm gonna get into. Excuse me. Get into the questions that I was asked during the game, and I'm gonna scroll down these questions. Late dog, I appreciate late dog. I didn't put the second half cut up. That's my bad. I remember Kathy Cahill asked me. I said something about a flat magnet, and I can't show it now, but on their game-winning score, JJ Weaver was a flat magnet, which means in coverage, and I'll show it later. In coverage, normally in coverage, let's see. Let me see if I can draw here. I'm gonna draw on top of Dion. Normally in coverage, I'm not gonna do that. Let's do here. Let's do doubles. All right. So let's say this is JJ. Let's say this is Max. So what happens is I can't do that. I gotta go trips. It's easier with trips. So Kathy, if you watch, you watch later. So if this guy clears out, and this guy runs a deep out, and this guy runs an arrow route, a flat magnet is a guy who JJ is supposed to be curled flat, and he becomes a magnet, and this guy drives the corner off, so he's gone, and the quarterback throws the ball here. In essence, as a defense, you want JJ to get here and make him throw it here, and then we rally and make a tackle. That's what is a flat magnet. JJ being driving on this arrow route instead of playing from deep to short. All right. Why is the O taking so long with the play huddle operation? That's a tough one because I really don't know. I will say this. As a play caller, you can't watch the game. You really can't. As a play caller, when the play is happening, you are thinking about the next play. You are thinking about, I don't know, most guys have play card of, that placard, that big old damn. Well, let me do something better. Since I got things, so they have a square thing. So what happens, y'all, is they will have columns. And what will happen is first, second, third, and fourth. So they might put on this thing first down runs, first down plays. And they might have runs on this play, pass on the other one. They have second. Boy, this thing is horrible. They'll have second in long. Well, I want to have second and long. They have second and short, second and medium, and on and on. So, as a play caller, you look when a play happens, you figure out which play I like on that column for the second down. Then when the play ends, you pick out one of those plays. If it's 2nd and 10, 2nd and 3, you pick a play. Same thing with third down. Sometimes you have situational calls. So you are looking on your chart. Once the play happens, once you call a first down play, look at your play card, see what happens on second. So the thing about it is Liam has never been a fast play caller. Never. Even in 2021. The difference is in 2021, we were winning. That's the difference. Liam going back to sideline, would that speed up? No, I don't think so. I don't think they have anything to do with it. Because here's the reason why. Because Liam in the press box and Liam in the sideline doesn't affect the operation. The operation still goes from Liam's mouth to someone signaling the play in. What might be happening is Liam has a hard time making decision on what he wants to call. As simple as that. But when you're winning, it goes unnoticed. If you remember, Will Levis had a lot of issues like give me the play, or he had to clap, to get the ball snapped. That happened a lot in 2021. There's really no difference. The defense quit the ladder. This from Rooftop Redneck, Justin Jagger. Defense quit the ladder series, or defense called it. Zero pressures. We don't get pressure on quarterbacks, man. We don't have that kind of team. Although we did bring some pressure this time, we still didn't get to the quarterback. Here's the deal. You know what? It's just like the basketball team this year. People have been screaming for, let's shoot more threes, let's shoot more threes. If you don't have the guys capable of shooting threes, you can't shoot more. You play to the strength of your team. We don't have a good blitzing team this year. They are basically horrible. So why blitz when your team is not capable of blitzing? Just because people want to blitz? No. We have blitzed a few times last week and blitzed 6 people and can't get there. And people score touchdowns. I'm scrolling, guys. I'm scrolling to the next question. But yeah, it's hard. Well, some of these people, man. So I say I didn't read all. I got so many damn tweets to the line of the game. I didn't read them all. And usually I comment, but they were just scrolling by so fast. I just didn't have the time. Then they bring 6. Yeah, they brought 6 and got burnt. Yes. Here's the thing, y'all. First of all, there are not that many great corners in the country. So if you got 100 semi D1 schools, you need really about 300 good corners. They don't have to be great, but good corner. They need 300 because each team needs at least 3. That's the minimum you need. You need 3. Now I can survive with 3. And this is why I say corner is the most difficult position on the field. Because when a receiver gets tired, he taps himself out. There are way more receivers. But in corners, you just don't take a corner out. But you need 3. I can play with 3. I can rotate 3 guys in. If I have 4, it's even better. Because then I can play a nickel and still rotate 3 guys around. So 4 would be great, but 3 is more than doable. But it's hard to find them, man. We act like, here's the crazy part. When you watch football, teams score touchdowns. I don't know how many passing touchdowns there are in the league this year, but every passing touchdown, 80% of those are probably on defensive backs. And the other ones are probably on linebackers. So think about that. There's a lot of pass touchdowns being thrown on corners. It happens. That's just the nature of the business. The problem is when we get scored on, it's obvious, and then blame goes around. But there's a lot of plays in the game. There's shit on average for us. It's about 60 plays, and that's really average. Even when I played, it was 60 plays a game. Sometimes you get to 70, or if you play like me, where the offense is 3 and out, you play 90. But typically, it's about 65, 66. Adam Luckett said an O-line coach might be on a hot seat and lost the locker room, especially on offense. Wow, he must have heard something because the O-line fucking played well. I don't. Are they the greatest O-line in school history? No, but they ain't the problem. So if he's on a hot seat, I think there's more to it than just the game. And I don't know how he lost the locker room. Maybe he's talking about the offensive coordinator, maybe. I don't know. That's interesting. But Adam would know more than I because he's in Lexington and he has contacts. I don't. Speaking of corner, they threw at the same corner all night, hit him in the hands a few times, but he receiver not interchangeable. Hey, yo, rewrite that and rewrite in 2 sentences because I think you're asking 2 different things. But you're saying, speaking of corners, they threw at the same corner all night. Then you say hit him in the hands a few times. Hit who in the hands? The corners? I don't think Andrew got a chance at an interception. I know Max had one. Max had that damn cast on one of his hands. It's gonna be hard for him to change. Then you said are these receivers not interchangeable? So those seem like you're asking the corner question, and then you're asking. So you saying we threw at the same corner or they threw at the same corner? Because you asked are these receivers not interchangeable? Their receivers are ours. I'm confused, AO. So one guy said, can't wait till Stoops gets fired or leave. Can't even be a 4-6 team. Woo! Man. Dennis, can anyone explain how often so slow getting the calls in? Same thing I said earlier. It's the play caller. Sometimes we get in fast, sometimes we don't. Is that a byproduct of maybe a long play? Just think about it this way. If I have, I'm just over-exaggerating. If I have a paragraph play, and then I got to speak it into the headset, then someone has to signal it to the quarterback, then the quarterback has to relay that same long play call, that might take 15 seconds, 10 seconds, right? And that's after the coordinator takes another 10 seconds to decide what play to call. So now we down to what? 20 seconds on the play clock. Then the guys at the break get to the line of scrimmage. That's another 5 seconds. So that's why sometimes the plays are long, I think. Wow. I don't understand why you run a pro-style offense in college because comparison's a thief of joy, brothers. Three turnovers against an inferior team. That is the problem. 3 turnovers against an inferior team. If we don't turn the ball over, we are fine. And that is, you cannot not believe that. We turn the ball over. That's the problem. More than anything else. You can't turn the ball over. Period. How about them cats as Chances Stoops has coached his final game? Bro, y'all are, some of you people are, look, I understand the expectations were high, but you really gonna fire a guy after this season because he had one bad season at Kentucky? At fucking Kentucky? Look how many years they gave Jimbo, and Jimbo never won anything at Texas A&M. Again, I've said this before. That last year team was really a 9-win team. We had 2 play calls, 2 penalties that ended that with all the shit we went through last year. C-Rod being suspended, Levis missing a game, Levis being hurt. Nah, man. Shit happens. That's why the SEC is such a tough conference. Look at Tennessee. I'm just reading, y'all. I'm just scrolling. Van reading between lines. Are you thinking these? I don't think they study any fucking film, Wildcat. Honestly, you know what? No, let me say this. Let me say this. Here's the deal. There's a difference between studying film and watching film. There's a difference between studying film and watching film. I don't think they study. I think they watch. So I would say hell no. And the reason why I say hell no is because there are some things that happens, especially defensively, that shouldn't happen. Period. Do you think they allow speakers in the helmet? That will help us. It will help us a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna help it to the point that some of y'all wanted to help us at. But it definitely will help. It will probably save us 5 seconds, 5 to 8 seconds per play, probably. Leary throws through to his left all night towards the same cornerback who was playing lights. Ah. So now, see, AO, now you were really looking at stuff deeper than I am. Was that guy following Barion Brown? Because maybe they locked him on and he followed Barion Brown wherever he was. Because if that's the case, maybe Leary wanted to throw to Barion Brown and he was just the guy who was on him. I'm not so sure about that. I didn't look at the game that tight. I didn't. Now, back in the day when I used to chart games, I would know that, but I don't chart games anymore. I just watch. This is a team that never came together. I think there are some locker room issues. My man Anthony White said this. He was the first. And he's still the only one that's truly locked in on this. He said that NIL and transfer portal will be the downfall of college sports. Not just the NIL, the transfer portal too. And I think it is. And especially for a team like us. Now, there are other teams, the bigger traditional powers, that it probably doesn't affect as much. But here's the thing about the transfer portal, to me, that affects us more. Here's why. So when you take a chance on a guy in the portal, you can't let him go. You are on the hook for him until he graduates. So, and you make a portal addition and it don't pan out, you have no exit strategy because it doesn't exist. He's yours and you have to eat it. And I think for us, sometimes some of these portal guys are a little questionable probably. Sean King said, I wish the Stoops used the bench as a motivator. All wide receivers aren't afraid of the bench. Yes and no. If you had a backup that was capable of playing, then you can use it. When you don't, how can you do it now when you are going to put your team out there in not the best case scenario for you to win games? It's a conundrum. Yes, in hindsight, true. Here's the fucking funny thing here's a funny thing, since you said that. Who said that? Sean King? Here's the fucking crazy thing about what happened. And this is why I say things about fans. Fans feel like they can fucking say everything they want to about the coaches and about the situation. But when someone says something about them, they get fucking tight in the ass. It works both ways. And I've never said, ever, that it's the fans' fault. But people misconstrue with saying you blaming fans. I'm not blaming fans. I'm just making a statement. When I saw the Tennessee game, and I only saw one view I guess that was from the home view looking down from a camera angle, And there was a lot of splash of orange and usually blue seats. And I made a statement, wow, there's a lot of orange people there, right? Then the same thing happened in Bama. And then the funny thing about it, some fans say, well, some of us are Bama fans, and this is our only chance to see it. So you are a Bama fan in Kentucky. But you wear Kentucky every other week, and then this week you're going to wear Bama. Or did you just give your tickets to Bama fans as a kind gesture? For me, I think that's wrong. Personally. That don't mean you can't. That's your money. But you're asking me, you ask another Kentucky fan, would you like to go to this game? Give me face value. Or you get a ticket as a token of whatever, kind gesture. Because you already paid for the fucking tickets. You want to be a season ticket holder. You purchase the tickets. Now, you're going to say, I want to make money off the tickets? Totally fine. Why would you sell them to an Alabama fan or a Tennessee fan? That's hard for me to understand. When I just watched the South Carolina game, and I know we travel, and there was a whole bunch of not blue in those stands, sprinkled like they sprinkled in those two games for us. And that fucking team was 4-6. That's just me. AOC, I've been to every game this year. I actually drove 12 hours to the Isle of Homeless. Appreciate that, AO. That's awesome, brother. I appreciate it. But you still haven't fucking DM me and tell me who the fuck you are, AO. I'm starting to get aggravated. Because I don't think you are. You trying to fool me. AO, you trying to fool me. Unless you Anthony White. Trying to say I throw my ignorant butt to sucker a lot. I appreciate you, Sean. Hey, man, I said this on either... Yo, you funny. I either said it on Larry Glover or I said it on Alan Cutler's show that when I playing at William Bryce was probably one of my favorite stadiums. So, yeah, that place does get loud. Here, what I was saying. So it is interesting that when things are going bad for the program, people come out the woodwork on my timeline. I had guys that I haven't heard from in years all of a sudden have to fucking say some shit now that we're 6-5. Interesting. To me, that says a lot about you. Because I'm consistent. And I'm consistent in my support of the program, regardless of what's going on. But now, when things are good, you don't say shit. But now, when things hit the fan, now you come on and oh, blah, blah, this shit. Bullshit, man. It's like Coach Curry used to say, it's a fellowship of the miserable. Whatever. I'm trying to get through questions, y'all. I mean, it is crazy, y'all. I didn't know I had this many. This team is terribly coached or need a lot of new faces on the roster. Which one is it? You need more leadership, in my opinion. Here's the thing. Coaches don't forget how to coach. Period. Coaches don't forget how to coach. Have you seen a poorly coached team and they still play well? And then all of a sudden some players leave and then the team with the same coach start playing poorly? That ain't the coach. That's probably the players. The best teams in sports are locker room led teams. When you're on the college level, NFL level, if you require the coach to motivate you, you won't win. You're too damn old. You play football for too damn long to expect another individual to motivate you. That's period. A lot of hot seats are flaming. This man has won. I don't get it, man. Yes, this was a bad year. Yes, this was a disappointing year. Now you're just going to throw him out? Okay, I get it. When we went 10 what, 10 and did we go 10-3? 10-3 in 2021? 2 years ago? The bottom hasn't fallen off. We made Devin Leary is gonna be the scapegoat. Devin Leary isn't a scapegoat. Devin Leary isn't the biggest one to blame. Just saying. He's not. He's not. Is he part of blame? Sure. But he's not the full blame, and it's not even close. And nobody better say the fucking O-line. They're the bottom of the list. Catfish Freakout said, do you think Calipari comments that this is a basketball school has any more validity? Kentucky is a fucking basketball school. I don't understand why that even was a fucking question. Any suggestion on when you get the ball at the 50 with 2 minutes to go to win? Slow development, play in the pocket, or maybe quarterback draw 4 screen rate. That was from Goof A10. Look, man, shit happens. Here's a problem. We have had a consistent problem with receivers getting open. I have been saying that since week 1. I've been saying that Liam has to scheme receivers open. And you cannot live like that. You just can't. You can't live with me scheming you open. You got to find a way to get your ass open. You got to win your one-on-one battles more. And we're not doing that consistently. There, Peachy said, very questionable play calls down the stretch. Down 3 with 2:10 to go and 2 timeouts at the 50. Deep route. Here's the thing, y'all. Devin Leary doesn't have to throw the deep route. Also, Devin Leary could have stepped up in the pocket. Also, Devin Leary could have threw the damn ball away if nothing was open. The execute, it's amazing that we don't, even when our offense was successful in 2021, or when our offense was successful with Lynn Bowden running the ball, that's all, it drives down to execution, y'all. Everybody in the fucking stadium knew Lynn Bowden's going to run the fucking ball. Guess what? We were able to fucking execute and fucking get tribes. It's just simple. Nah, dude, Lake Dog, you're right. Lake Dog said, drives me nuts when people say Stewart needs to go because we don't sack the quarterback. If you want to worry about the sack of the quarterback, you need to fucking talk to Brad White then. Because I think Brad White coached the outside linebackers. Those are the ones who are not putting pressure on the quarterback. We getting pushed. That ain't on Anwar, y'all. Anwar coached the 3 interior guys. And that's a 0 technique, which is a nose, and 2 fours, which are over the damn tackles. We got 2 outside, well, 1 outside linebacker. That's Josh Allen-ish. He should be putting more pressure on the quarterback. Shit. Deion has been putting pressure on the quarterback. So no. Tyler Bross was starting as a linebacker when Stoops got here. He built us from nothing. The man has earned the right to fix this team. I can't. Sean, facts, man. I don't get it. Like someone told me, and I don't know how true it is, that when these people come out like this, they're probably basketball fans. In your opinion, what Kevin Gray said, in your opinion, what the fuck is going on over there? Such a loaded question. That is. What's going on, y'all, for me, is that we have locker room issues. That's what I feel. We have locker room issues and guys not being accountable and guys not holding each other accountable. You need to get your ass in that film room on your laptop. Shit. Why can't there be a damn Tuesday night Zoom meeting? We all watching the fucking film and we talking through it. See, that's the great thing about the fucking resources we have now. You don't have to damn be in the damn building. You can be at home on your laptop. There's no reason you can't watch more film. You're right, Sean. They've been one of the better groups. Catfish Freak Out say he's ready for Dion. Oh boy. Chris Judy said, "What do you think about the media timeout during the middle of the drive when no injuries happen as a regular timeout?" He's talking about momentum. Nah, I don't buy that. That timeout actually fucking helps most of the time. Gives me a chance to reset. I don't think Stoops get a lot of fucking credit about the offensive stall. If I think that's it, y'all. I didn't get a lot of questions. I got a lot of opinions. Jack Rogers says, "I've been bitching about the performance of the O line and coaching the DBs and the coaching for 2 years. Do you think it would do any good for changes there?" The more you change, to me, the more issues the O line has developed, man. The O line has developed. We found another piece in Dylan Ray, which we wouldn't have found without Horsey getting hurt. I think right now we have depth at the O line position. So I don't think that's on Yenser at all. If Yenser's on a hot seat, that's another motherfucker that should be on a hot seat. And Collins is now on a hot seat. Look, man, wide receivers are gonna beat DBs. It's hard to grasp it, but it's gonna happen. Cornerbacks are gonna get scored on all the time. They're gonna get scored on. It happens every week. What? It's even worse in the NFL. It happens every week. Right, Sean. No one can see. That's what winning cures all ills. Everybody knows that's an old saying. This guy said there are major issues in the program. 21 was an outlier. 19 saved by Bowden. 18 is his crown. So the coach, since y'all want to blame the coach for everything, so basically what you telling me is he had nothing to do with all these. It was the players. Bowden saved 19. Well, they didn't have to put Lynn at quarterback. That was a coaching decision. So, man, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just weird. So let's get into this film, y'all, because it is interesting how things come out in certain parts, certain times of the year. It's real interesting. This team, for the whole year, this defense has played pretty decent ball. I don't know what our turnover ratio is, but I bet you we're in the minus. Sean said, "You want to bitch about our corner. The real thing to bitch about is the depth at corner." Facts. Facts. That is a fact. Because Andrew Phillips is not a bad corner. He's not. Now, Maxwell Harrison got picked on too. And people scored touchdowns on him. I mean, it is what it is as a corner, man. It's a tougher spot. I'm telling you, it's quarterback, then I'm going to say corner, then left tackle. That's how I view it. It's a tough position, man. Especially put yourself in man. It's easier when you play in zone, for sure. When you start playing man, that damn position becomes a fucking beast. It's apropos that it started with Deone Walker first snap, because that guy, you felt his presence the whole time. Now, how is that not a hole? First of all, he's not in the framework. He's outside the shoulder pads. The DB tries to separate, and he got an extended arm. That is the definition of a hole. How is that not a hole? I don't get it. That's bullshit. Good pass rush by Fari. We got contained. Now, the bad part about our big guys leave a valley, but they do a pretty good job. Now, I don't like this, the way this play ended. I think this is horseshit by DBs. I don't know what they were doing, how it happened, but this isn't good. Here's why. They're in zone. Let me go back. They're in zone. They're not man. Because eyes on quarterback, eyes on quarterback. They run some type of over route because this is a damn tackle. All right? There's no receivers on Maxwell's side. Oh, that was a tight end. So, Max should have been looking over this, searching for work. And he found it. But he's beat. But here, that's not the problem. My problem is, if you're in zone, why is your head ever back to the quarterback? That's not the foundation of zone. And that's my problem. Not only his head, watch Jordan Love's head. Why is he running? Why can't he see the ball? You can't get a jump. That's bullshit. That's bad, man. That's horrible. That's unacceptable. Great ass play by Childress. I did this in the cut up. This is smart. He could have shot his gun a little bit faster, but that's me being picky. That's a great tackle. If he doesn't make this tackle, brother, he's in man-to-man. He can just run down the field. He's blocked. All we got is Jordan Lovett with a guy that has two-way go. We got fortunate that Childress shot his shot, and we got a TFL. That's a great-ass play. Now, when you're third and long, we did a better job, honestly, with four-man rush than when we went six. That is a great stunt by Weaver and D-Jack. Oh, no, that's not D-Jack. Who's 55? And Big Dion. Little stunt, little twist, got pressure, got him get rid of the ball. That's a great series. That's 3 and out. No, it wasn't 3 and out, was it? I think they got a first down. They got a first down the first play, didn't they? They had the little screen play, the down defensive. I think they'll far getting hell. So this is what I want to explain. He likes to throw on the outside because normally there is a big-ass window. When you throw across the middle, there's no window. It's kind of cloudy. Good, easy pitch and catch. First down. Keep this. Get some confidence. Get a drive mover. -4, Brian. That's it. That's bad, but I thought it was worse than that. I thought it'd been, because we haven't got many turnovers as of recent. How many turnovers do we have in SEC? Did we get a turnover in the South Carolina game? Nope. Did we get a turnover in the Tennessee game? I think we did. We got picked by Jordan Lovett, didn't we? Did we get an interception, turnover in the Mississippi State game? I did. This to me is a ball where we should have ran this one. Although I understand what Ray Davis sees, but this guy, they did a little stunt. He goes this way. I think if he follows that pulling, is that a guard? No, that's tight end. I think we got some going this way. I think there's a path for greatness over here. But I understand why he went there. But I wish he would have went the other way. Just another pass being blocked. A wide open Noah Matthews. Thank you. Thank you, Steven. Oh, snap. Oh, he missed it. I'm sorry, y'all. Patty Mahomes threw a dime, and he dropped it. Right on the money. That's a touchdown. Noah Matthews. That's all right. We got linebackers. Watch this. Batted ball. Wide open receiver. Just can't throw across the middle, man. Here's the thing. Ooh, see, I'm messing up. These buttons, they're too close to each other. Here's the thing. This is what made Drew Brees and some other and Russell Wilson great, and some other shorter quarterbacks, is the ability to find a window by manipulating the pocket. Not saying he could then, but being able to move, shuffle, find a window is what makes is a difference maker. Not saying he could have done it on that one. That's a hard one. Did you see the Davis too? I thought it was Lake Dog. Yes. Sunday Morning Sports Talk. They made some statements, and I didn't see any of them, but they shared them with me. Yes. That is about that, man. It comes down to not winning. If we're winning, that shit wouldn't be said. I think it's inappropriate. I think that you shouldn't be able to tweet on a team until 24 hours after the game. I don't think the phone should be taken away from you, but I think that's a policy that should be strictly adhered to, because you say stuff, emotional things during stressful times, and that's hard. I know he came here to do special things, and he did for a period of time. Then people start keying on him, and then things went the other way. But I don't know, man. That was a hard one for me. That seemed out of character for him too. Now we got fortunate with that. We got a penalty with a hand to the face, so we get a first down. I don't know what Ray Davis sees right here, but for me, and this is hard because I'm not in his shoes, the path is right there. You got a nice seal. You see blue pants right there. Ayo said, what was sad about the game was you didn't even get your kicker. Yeah, facts. You didn't get your kicker a chance to kick it. I mean, yeah, that is factual. That does suck. Shit happens though. This team just couldn't win a close game. They just couldn't win a close game. South Carolina blitzed themselves out of this. That's a great read by Ramon, because this is supposed to go here. You got two pullers out in front. It's supposed to go here, but this guy blitzed and he cuts right there. That's a great run. That's really what a quarterback would cut if he doesn't take it. I mean, if he doesn't give it off to the running back. That's a great read by Ramon. That's a great cut, man. You get us positive yards. That's huge. Now this third and short. This is Liam scheming us open. Motion. This guy because they're a man, he's gonna have a hard time getting there anyway, because we got a crosser with a stick route. So he's gonna have to fight through here. then fight through there. That's hard. On top of that, he loses sight that that's his guy, and he's not even over there anyway. So that was going to be a hard one for him anyway. Solid drive going, y'all. This is solid. This is one of my favorite throws. I show from the end zones more. It's better to watch from the end zone. He wants Barion Brown. I don't know what Barion Brown ran on that. Looked like a double move. Maybe I'm going to just call it because I saw him look like he was running out route. So I'm going to say it looked like an out and up. That was canceled. He's looking that way. He comes off of it. Right now, he looks for number 2. Boom. Finds it, snaps, and then releases. That is a great throw in a small window. Put it on him. This is a great-ass touchdown run. This is so hard for a defense. This is so hard. We are in 13 personnel. As I've said many times, I'm going to repeat because they say you have new viewers every time. I can't believe it was going for on 4th down late in the game. We got lucky because of the penalty. Well, late dog, what else did you want it? The time was clicking off. We didn't have many options. I thought y'all wanted us to go for a 4th down. Interesting. First number is running back. Second number is number tight end. So that's 3 tight ends, 1 running back. And we're in a bunch formation. Normally, you will run counter this way, and he kicks out. Block down, he kicks out. Well, we switched it up and pulled a guy who's on the line of scrimmage, which I don't think I've ever seen in my life. Lake Dog said, don't group him with everybody else. You're right, Lake Dog. I shouldn't. Block down. Kick out the guy you don't block, and that's beautiful running. Hit him with the spin move. Hit him with the Ray Davis didn't get touch on the play. That's great shit. Now, why can't we do that more, though? Why is that only 1? Now, this is good stuff by Afari. But Afari needs to eventually hit that guy. Here's why. See him? See Childress? He's going to play off of you. If you came up here and attacked it more, it makes his job easier. This is a great job by Childress. Adjusting his fit, get a tackle. There's no aesthetic score for a tackle. Deone Walker was being Deone Walker this game. Watch. Oh, I got to point him out to you. I'm sorry. That's Deone Walker. He's still too high, though. Pad level is still not good. Takes on that guard, bench press him off, discard him, makes a tackle. That's great shit right there. That's really good work. Third long, we run a little stunt. Little TE twist. And we do a pretty good job of it. Good little push up the middle. That is on Max, y'all. He's going to run underneath it to make the ball get elevated, but Max needs to be on over the top of it. And he's getting there. He's get there right about now. He's over the top now. It's a great club. Incomplete. Get off the field, boys. That's interesting. Play action fake, good ball handling. Good ball, but we got a little holding. So now we're in 2nd and long. This is so much better. This is not auto lock Leary. This is Leary I thought we'll get more of. Leary looks this way. Maybe a little too long. He says, nope, nothing there. He comes back across the middle. I wish he would do more of that. Saw the head. Looks to his right. Nope. Now you see more of that UK. You see more of the stripe on the back. Now you see no stripe. Hit and deliver. Now we're in 3rd and forever. All right. Leary is not Lamar Jackson. Ooh, what's this? I hate. Now this is the only thing I hate about this program, y'all, is that it's got the scrub thing right on top. Sometimes I hit that button and then I lose where I'm at. The good thing about it is I can scrub and still find it. For me here, why not give it to Tavion? Why not give it to Tavion and let him go to work potentially? Not saying it will get a 1st down, but you got a chance. You got a good thunderstorm going on. Yeah, there's a front coming, Brian. Was it that loud? You picked up on that? Yeah, I did, Steven. If they were playing man, they're not playing man. He ain't gonna get 12 yards. Now this play, I don't know, TV commercial overran, but that's the way to run D-Jack. They got a yard. Looks like it was a reverse. They got us on this one. This is hard. They got us. You got to tip your hat to them. That's the way to rally. But they had us on that one. They just out. The reason why I say that, y'all, is because they went trips into the boundary. They motion, and they used the motion guy for a blocker. And then he got the bubble, but he's got to make sure he tackles. And all we got is a safety back here because all our guys are over here more because they got numbers. So this is a great design. See how he motions right to the block? Andrew Phillips needs to come up faster, but man, that's a tough one, brother. That's a great-ass play. Great-ass call. D-Jack has to come. I don't know what gap he has, but wherever his gap is, he needs to attack it now. You can't run sideways. You let these guys climb on you, and then it's hard because when them big 300-pounders get their hands on you, like right there, it's ball game. It's hard. So now they marching. Dion being Dion. This is, how do you not block? And I don't think he's even a 4. He's more of a 3 with a nose. He might be 4-eye maybe. But how do you not block him? And you're going to block him with a damn tight end. That tight end has no chance. Bam. Look at that. Bam. Get off me, young buck. Now we bring forward a linebacker. We got to get there. There we go. Dion Walker. Then Dion Walker. That's a great job by Silver. A great job by D-Jack. Now we got to retrace. We got to fold back. Saunders and Dion do a good job. And we get that minimum gain. Good push. Now this is so big, y'all. Now I know it didn't help us win, But this is like 3rd and 7 on a 31. That's a 48-yard field goal, right? So we run again. TE stunt, little twist. But these two guys do a good job of containing. And when you do your job and you stay in your rush lanes, it's hard to escape. We push the pocket up the middle. See y'all? Keaton Wade pushed the pocket so that it doesn't allow him to climb. So the only thing you do is escape out the back. But when you got contained, there's nowhere to escape. When you got contained, there's nowhere to escape. Nowhere to escape. Ripka and Ox. They went from the 31 to the 50, y'all. Got out a field goal in potential. That was humongous. Now, offense need to get a drive going. Get us some points. That's the way to start the drive out. Now, it's 4th quarter. Good pull by Flax. Good kick out by, I think that's Burton. First down, man. You can see it. Again, I hit the wrong button. Block down, block down, block down. Pin and pull. These guys are going to pull around. He's going to get that linebacker. This is pretty stuff on pin and pull. Bam, bam. Now we got something going. That's still 3 yards on first down. That's not bad. We are ahead of the chains a little bit. Now this, y'all, it's again the ability to track the ball. Okay? There's some separation here. That ball is thrown somewhere in here. Why does Barion Brown go and hit the DB? Why does he worry about him? See that? Why do you worry about him? If he would have kept straight, watch where the ball lands. You didn't need that. You didn't need that part. Don't. Here's the thing. And I'm being picky. If you run and he touch you, they might throw the flag. But if you extend your arm, he extend his arm, they're not gonna call it because you are initiating a contact. Leave him alone. Have him impede your progress because he's not looking back at the ball. Yes, late dogs, low percentage for sure. No doubt about it. With a guy that I don't think can track the ball. Shit. Miscommunication now. We got a good punt. That's good shit. Someone want to talk about Rayner next year. Yes. I wholeheartedly think he's coming back. I think he's got something in the tank. Plus, he wears a pretty number. There's still a couple games left, but we're playing for next year at this point. Stupid knowledge public guys might hit the portal, but who? Dion made a tweet. I saw someone tag me or showed me that he said the grass is not greener, so hopefully he stays. I think Barion Brown and Dane Key have a connection. I think if one of them go, they probably both go. I wonder if Jatan is going to stay around. That's basically it offensively off the top of my head. Destin Wade might go, depending on how we do in the portal. But it's going to be interesting to me. If Destin leave, I don't think Destin's going to go to a better program than us. He's going to have to go down a program. He hasn't played. I don't think Missouri, Ole Miss. I'm trying to think of teams on our level. TCU. Those teams are going to come knocking at the door. So I think he probably will have to go down a level, down a rank, maybe a group of 5. Will Keaton want him to go down to a group of 5 or lower? I'm not so sure. Lake Dog, what I saw from Dante, he just said this is awful, fucking awful, damn awful, whatever he said. I know there was a split, there was a curse word in there, expletive in there, but I didn't take too much from it. He has a right to be frustrated. I don't think he should have put it on Twitter, but still, he's got a right to be frustrated. Defensively, I don't know. Deion Walker is the obvious one, and that's pretty it. That's all I can think of. Now, Lake, the only thing about it, he apparently said it early in the game. When I got it from Mr. Vault, it was like hours ago. He said no, it was early in the game, so I don't know. Lexington is nice. Hey, yo, who the fuck are you, man? Cummings to UL. That's a good one. Yes, I can see that one. That's a good one. Cummings could definitely leave. You got a 4-star coming in at corner next year. I'm not sure a freshman is usually ready to play big time ball. I mean, from what I hear, Nazir Addison is showing good shit at corner, so he can be a guy who can play next year. But here's the deal, man. And any high school kid listening, this is just coming from me personally and other stuff I hear. You will not come in as a freshman thinking you can out-athlete people and play. If you can't get the concepts of the coverage, you're not going to play. Therefore, you better get in your playbook and understand strengths and weaknesses. I'm going to give you a couple just right now. If we're in split safety, cover 2, in theory, they play halves, they play short. The weakness of this defense is in the middle of the field. If you know that, it makes a difference. All right? And cover 3, when you got 3 high safeties with a safety playing curl flat, the weakness of this defense is the flats. Because you got 2 linebackers going to the hook, you got curl, there's no one in the flats. So, as a defense, as a corner, if I know the flats are a weakness, I'm not going to try to do anything crazy to combat that unless I get a certain route combination. Coaches are okay with the flats, y'all. That's what I want you to understand. So if somebody runs a hitch and go, that cannot be completed. This can be completed. Understand the strengths and the weakness. Understand what my other linebackers have. It makes a big difference when you know what your linebackers have. Since we are 3-4, we use a nose. We use it 4-eye. I don't know which side is the strength. So you got a backer here. You got a backer here. Got a backer here. Backer here. Right? And you got corner. Corner depends on what coverage. Safeties, right? 7, 11. That's what coverage is about. So, for example, for layman's terms, if we run cover 3, and let's say we call this the strong side, when like Josh Allen was here, you would rush him, you would drop the safety here, and a corner play cover 3, you go in the middle, you go in the middle, he has curl flat, he has hook, he has hook. So, as a corner, I feel a lot more comfortable with a safety coming to curl and flat than this backside linebacker. So this corner might play cover 3 different than this corner. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know where everybody is and what their responsibility are, because it affects you. Once you learn other people's position is when the game becomes easy, man. Great job by Rainer closing, pulling up that quarterback. This is a great job of rallying. That was a penalty on first down. It's first down, I think, in 20. Now it's 2nd and 19. It's a great job by Filbury. Buzzing the flat. Making a great one-on-one tackle. It is 3rd and 15, y'all. Inexcusable. There's a whole lot going wrong with this. All right? I've stopped there. I luckily stopped at the right point. This guy right here should not be hugged up on someone who's short of the sticks. You should be at least at the sticks, preferably 2 yards in front of the sticks. Here's why, y'all. If your eyes on the quarterback, how far should you break on the ball? You should break on the ball 1/3 of the distance of the throw. It is 3rd and 15. That's 5 yards. You can be away and still make a play at the sticks. If he's in front of the sticks, I can be a little bit further if I'm comfortable in my tackling ability. So if Afari is here, that could be a pick, right? I'm not sure if that's his responsibility, okay? Other thing is, why isn't Ty Bryant driving on this or Childress? Now, here's the deal. I don't know. There shouldn't be a middle hole runner because you got a middle safety. You should be a robber, in my estimation, all right? I don't see the outside corners. That's a nickel, but I'm sure there's some corners outside being ran off. Let's see what the formation is, y'all. See this? He's being ran off, so he's not going to be there. 5. This how now I'm just take y'all behind the curtain. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably a receiver on the bottom of the screen that's taking a corner off. So Max is out, and probably JQ is on the bottom here out, right? So now everything is going to happen in the middle of the field, right? You got this guy that's going to drive and hook up. This guy's running clear. This guy's going to run the end route. Watch. Oh, that's a This is the 3rd receiver. So there's a corner somewhere out here still. So here's the deal. And this makes it even obvious now. Now that I'm looking at it for the 18th time, talking it through. There's a corner here, and that safety's in the middle. He is a fucking robber for sure. Guarantee it. No doubt about it now. I still don't have the whole cut, but I'm pretty comfortable saying that there's a corner out here. There's a safety in the middle. This safety should be robbing. No doubt about it. And Lake Dahl says a true freshman, right? But if you're going to play the game, you got to play the game, brother. We just can't give up. just because he's a freshman. Why is he going in a deep hole when we got a robber? We got a guy already there. This is the drive, y'all. That's 3rd and 15 that they score on. This is the scoring drive. So now see JQ down the bottom? He's squeezing. See, he ain't got that. We got a guy in the middle. He should be sitting for that. Also, Forrest should be deeper playing the sticks. It's unfortunate, man. This is 3rd and 15. This is a game winner. That's a fucking stop. And it's still 14 to fucking 10, y'all. On 3rd and 15. We won 1st and 2nd down. We get him at 3rd and 15 with fucking blower coverage. That shit can't happen, man. It can't. He's not a freshman anymore. This is the flat magnet. If Katie Cahill is watching, this is what we call a flat magnet. You got to be getting depth. You can't fucking sit on that. Make him throw that route. If he's sitting, now I'm not saying he's a linebacker. If he's sitting on the top of the numbers, about right there, that makes this pass unavailable, and they will pass it here, and we can make that tackle. Instead of it being a 5-yard gain, this is like a 15-yard, 20-yard gain. That's being a flat magnet. You don't want this catch. You want that catch and force them to the sideline, maybe 6 yards, maybe 5. You literally see another down, and they gotta keep snapping the ball to get to where they got to here. That's not good. So now we blitz, another blitz, do a decent job. Favre does a good job. We get it down. TFL, 2nd and long. Get a penalty for a crackback block. So now, y'all, I don't know when it started, a few years ago, you cannot block back towards your opponent's goal line. This says, well, whatever, it doesn't say Kentucky. That's all goal line. You can't block back towards your opponent goal line or end zone. So this is a penalty. Now they're in 2nd and forever. 2nd and forever. They run a bubble screen and we don't fucking make a tackle. No, man. We got to make that one-on-one tackle. Now, their guy just out-athlete us. Trevin's got to make this tackle, y'all, or force him to the sideline or force him inside, whichever one. You cannot not touch him. Max does a good job of trying to condense that hole, not allowing him to run away from you. You got to make that tackle or turn him in. Either one. We can't whiff. It's 2nd and 20-something, y'all. Which I guess didn't matter because we just fucking gave him a 3rd and 15. Maybe we just give him a... Now, watch this. This play clock is down low. I think it's down about 2 seconds. He just gets this off. This is horrible technique. We panic. DBs can't panic. We cannot panic. We can't panic. All right. Let's see if we can see the difference. Look at the difference between these 3 guys. JQ, and I don't know if that's Childress. Look how they stay square. Right? Shoulder square to the line of scrimmage. So this when people say, back in the day, you definitely get an award for that block, Lake Dog. You're right. These guys play it perfectly. One guy doesn't. Is that coaching? Is that coaching? Or that's a player? If these 2 guys play it square and this guy opens the gate, is it coaching? That's not on Collins, y'all. You cannot, say it again, man, for young guys, if you don't watch cut-ups. If you're an inside man in football on this level and beyond, you're going to give up stuff. So when you play an inside man, you cannot give up the slant, you cannot give up the dig, and you cannot give up the post. Based on your alignment, it's going to be hard for you to stop the out. It's going to be hard for you to stop the comeback. It's going to be hard for you to stop the corner route. It just is. Now, anything hitch-wise, you have a chance because you're inside. But all these red routes are going to be hard for you because based on your alignment. But you cannot let them throw in here. It's the shortest throw. You cannot with your alignment. Now, if you was playing outside man, now we got to talk differently. But when you're playing inside man, you cannot give up your inside leverage. And when you turn, you just open the gate. He can do, there's options. When you open the gate and you got that much space, he goes inside, you got to burst. He's got you. Keep your shoulder square. I like the way Childress played it. He played catch technique. He didn't backpedal much. In this league, you can fucking jam. He didn't backpedal much. I can't remember the percentage. I think it's 80%. Ooh, that's a horrible 8, y'all. I think 80% of passes are 10 to 12 of 15 yards. So if he's at 10, he's right in the sweet spot. If all he had to do was stay square, that's all. Once you do that and he goes in, see that? You're beat. You have no shot. Fuck. Now we have fucking confusion. I don't know what the fuck happened. Here, we got a guard pulling and a tackle pulling, and they hit each other. Is that on the coach, y'all? That on the coach? That's a blown blocking assignment. That's horrible. After we just got scored on. But see that play? No one saw it. But if a corner makes a mistake, 100% of the people saw it. Dude, this is embarrassing. I'm going to go back to it. Because I want people to understand. This is embarrassing. You got a guard pulling this way, a guard and a tackle pulling this way, and they fucking meet in the backfield. That's embarrassing. But nobody saw that. Right? I guarantee you no one saw it. Because I didn't see it live. That's embarrassing. But everybody think Andrew Phillips sucks. Because he gave up 2 touchdowns. They scored fucking 17 points. That's a big third down conversion. 17 fucking points. And now it's on Andrew Phillips. We had fucking 3rd and 15 and 2nd and 25. And none of those passes were thrown to Andrew Phillips. This was a fucking great play. This is what I really expected to see. He looks to his left. He comes off and he comes back to his right. Immediately. Boom. Boom. Left, right, release. Left, right, throw it. Awesome. We're at the fucking 50. 2 touchdowns on their best receiver. Exactly, man. That guy is going to the NFL. Now, that guy made him look bad on the first one. And the second was just poor technique. But Leggett he ain't the first guy he caught touchdowns on. We're at the 50, y'all. We got a chance. First down. See, this is situations where I got the wrong tool up. He's got to climb the pocket. Because I like this. The reason why I like that is because we got linebackers coming. You throw where they're not. Bates is open. See that? Bates is open. Throw the Bates, man. Be patient. There was nothing to make you escape. There is nothing to make you escape. Climb. Bam. Not saying he could have thrown it. It might have been batted down. But that's the option. Nobody there. This is not a good route. It's man to man. You got him beat. How many times you seen a good receiver run an out route, then come back to the ball, and then turn back up the field? That's all Barion Brown had to do. He sees the ball and he backpedals. Dude, you don't backpedal. Why would you backpedal? Makes no fucking sense. Why would you backpedal? He's going away from the ball. He could have right here went to the ball. He goes away from it. Make it make sense, y'all. If you got enough control to backpedal, you had enough control to go here. You might have to jump, come down. It's one-on-one. Look how much space he has, y'all. Look how much space he would have. Oh, man, I'm done. Inexcusable. And then he's going to throw back to him. That's the option. That's the one. Y'all, I don't know what's being taught, but if they in man, I'm looking at my best matchup. This guy is not inside. He's head up or out. Okay? He's running a dig. He's going to beat him by alignment. This guy's off of Barion. He's going to run a slot fade. All right? Which one would you rather throw to? I'm throwing to the dig because he's beat by alignment, man. Fuck, y'all. So we got a punt. Defense does a really good job of holding down the fort, doing their job. They gave up one. Y'all, after the score was 10-0, South Carolina had 9 more possessions. 8 of them were stopped. I think there was 3 or maybe 4 3-and-outs. There was 1. Oops. There was 1 4-and-out. So that's 5 of the 8. Y'all. We gave up 1 drive. The defense gave up 1 drive. Now, that drive, that was a 3rd and 15. And that was a 2nd and 25. And we let them get away with it. I said this in live. When I see the only thing they can run on this side of the field is they're going to try run a flood route. They're probably going to have him go deep and him come shallow. Just simple stuff. They actually ran it differently. They try to clear out and then hitch up. We do a great job, y'all. I don't do that. I don't do that. That scoreboard, man. Furman was a different team, they probably wasn't up for it. See here? This is pocket presence. This is pocket presence. Just slide up in the pocket. Yeah, we did. They get the ball. Now defense got to come on the field and stop again, and we do a good job. We have them go 3 and out again. Do your job. Your job is to stop. You do that, that's all you can ask for. It would have been nice in the round of bounds, but he didn't. But then we get the ball. We still have a chance. Great job by Cummins hustling to the sideline. First down. We're in good shape. Clock stops on first down. What the fuck? They thought we should have been up. You're right. We should have at least had 20 points. Why, man? Why are you throwing to him? It's like they have some pack or something that he's the guy to throw to. Look how deep they are. Look where Tay is. You get to the Tay. Oh, fuck, man. Inexcusable. NIL and transfer portal has something to do with that. That's another one tip. That's the same player last time. You lost my video, Lake Dog, on YouTube? What does it give you? Does it give you like a copyright thing? Because that's interesting, y'all. Because I know back in the day, they used to give me a copyright issue. Yep, that's what it is. They said my stream is suspended for policy violation. I don't know why, because I don't have ESPN on there. Is it back? It looks like it's back, y'all. Is it back? Or did I rewind? I did rewind. Yeah, man. I apologize, y'all. But the game is over. Can y'all hear me still? Is it just a video or is my voice too? That's interesting, Wildcat. That damn that Twitch is the fucking go-to now. Oh, are we back? Good. I don't understand that, man. That is such BS. I don't understand why they did that. But it's like we just man. Like Anthony White said, damn transfer portal is a thing, man. Because we fucking trying to, as you guys said, we trying to force feed Barion Brown. And I'm sorry. He's not a dude where you should force stuff to him. He's not that guy. Should you give him touches? I have no problem with giving him touches, for sure. Because he does have something you can't coach, and that's speed. But to force balls to him? No. N-O. A hard no. His force balls will be jet sweeps and maybe a bubble screen here and there. He doesn't have enough wiggle, man, to even run jet screens because he can't shake somebody in a phone booth. He's a straight line runner. Put him on fucking punt return. Put him on kickoff. Let him run that way. I don't care where the ball is unless it's in the back of the end zone. Let him run it out. Give him touches that way. But as a receiver, he ain't it, y'all. He's not. He's still learning. He's not Leggett. He's not any of the top receivers in this league. He's not the best receiver on our team. So you don't force feed him. He's not there yet. Can he get there? Sure. But it takes a lot of individual work. Is he willing to put in the time to hone his craft? That's how you get touches, becoming a complete receiver. As Anthony White said, transfer portal and NIL, it's going to be a problem. And I think it's a problem. I think this year it proves to be a problem. It's unfortunate because we got a lot of talent on this team. And this team has not lived up to it. And Devin Leary, telling y'all, the perception of Devin Leary would be a whole lot different as the receivers caught balls, caught some 50-50 balls, and fought for him. Is he perfect? No, but they didn't fight for him enough. The defense and Deion Walker hasn't been consistent enough. Deion Walker hasn't been consistent. Trevor Wallace hasn't been consistent. Now, D-Jack has been consistent. The safeties have been all over the board. Corners are going to get beat, y'all. I don't know how else to say it. Corners are going to get beat. That's just how the business runs. But up the middle, we are not as strong as I thought we would be. And that's unfortunate, y'all. Now, can we win this next game? Damn right we can. Do I feel comfortable? No. I don't. But I felt more comfortable last week. I just felt this game, we should win by 2 scores. Lake thought everybody wants an edge rusher. Everybody wants one. That's nothing new. We have to develop one better. Honestly, we thought we had one. Just didn't pan out. But that kid has a lot of shit on his plate. I totally understand. I think he's pressing too much. I think he's got too much riding on his success. And I think that plays a factor. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate for all the shit that's happened to him within the last couple of years. It's unfortunate. But his legacy is going to be built on the stuff that he's going to help future players that come through the program. So I'm proud of him for that. But that's big, man. Wins and losses are huge. I know fans care. But when he's 50 years old and he developed this program, and hopefully it will broaden and help even more athletes. He the one started on UK campus when they didn't have it. So that's a legacy that I would like to have. That goes beyond Saturdays and wins and losses. That's life-changing. So I know it didn't work out on Saturdays. But it's bigger than that. Bigger than that. So, kudos, man. If anybody have any questions, we can talk over because it's been an hour and a half. Normally it's 2+. So I'll sit here for a second. Anybody have any questions? And if not, we will break until next Sunday. And hopefully, damn hopefully, we can have a breakdown where we're fucking happy. That don't mean the plays are gonna be all great. That don't mean shit's gonna be rosy when we watch the film, but it's a lot better to watch bad film when you win than to watch bad film when you should have won. This game we fucking should have won. Wildcat, I don't fucking know. And that pissed me off. I said this on Sunday morning sports talk. One thing I'm pissed off about from coaching is that we fucking forced an Australian or an Australian kicker to kick traditional. You fucking have them kick Australian until you find a fucking traditional punter for your system. You don't put a square peg in a round hole. You just don't. You fucking adapt your scheme to fit the talent level and the strengths of the guy that you have kicking. And that's bullshit that we have him fucking kicking traditional punting when he's not that. And people are getting on him for that, and it's not his fault. Exactly. Well, that's on coaching, man. That right there is on coaching. It's no way me as a coach cannot adapt my system. You do what's best for the kids and for the program. You don't fucking do that shit, man. That's bullshit. And that's not just on Bullware, Wildcat. That's on Stoops too. He should have fucking said no, bruh. You can do everything else. You can go kickoff return, punt return, how you want to do it. But on punt, we got a rugby style kicker. You got to fucking adapt to him. Period. If you were recruiting, which group would you go for? What you mean? What you mean by that, Steven? Which group would you go for? If you were recruiting, which group would you go for? I don't understand that. Dumb that down for me, Steven C. Lined up 10 men on first punt. That's not on Bullware, though. No, that's not. See, and I know it seems that way, but when I, as a coach, call punt team, go on the field, I'm expecting my guys to go on the field. I don't have some of these guys on defense, some of these guys on offense. They are talking to their coaches. We call punt team. Everybody should run on the field. That's on the players. You should fucking know what you should be aware is third, because I'm just say this. When I was in school, it was punt team alert. Third downs, punt team alert. All right, well, shit. Let me start putting my helmet on. Bullshit. Every player should know. That's on fucking players. Start fucking holding players accountable. Fans want to hold fucking everything on the coaches. That's a fucking player shit. You should fucking know what I'm on. We're not in fucking preschool where I got a hold, where every kid has to hold every kid's hands, then we walk all on the fucking field linked up together with hands. No. Know your fucking job. Which group would you go for? If you're recruiting, which group would you go for? Linebackers say we need them all. Shit, Steven. We need all of them. I mean, in theory, right? We probably need a corner. We probably just don't need a safety. If Geiger comes back, we probably don't need a safety because we got Ty Bryan, we got Lovett, and we got Childress. If Geiger comes back, we are set. Linebackers depends on if Trevin Wallace comes back. If Trevin Wallace comes back, I mean, we got a freshman group coming in, linebackers. I don't think we need linebackers. I think the O-line is pretty set. I don't know we need anything else coming from the recruiting class. If Nazir Addison does well, we will have JQ, we will have Maxwell, Andrew, and Nazir. That's good enough for corners. We definitely need a quarterback. We fucking had a fucking big receiver in Chris Lewis and and we let his ass leave. I don't even want to talk about that. We fucked that up. Reconsider Van if Collins leave. I'm not fucking coaching high school, college, man. Wildcat, I'm not. I'm gonna say this, Wildcat. I will never say never. I said this last night. I got a daughter in school. I'm gonna coach her through her high school, and that's 5 more years. 4 more years after this one. Now, come back to me 4 years later. I don't know where I'll be in my life. Maybe. But right now, that's a hard no. So the Corbin fan was saying the 2 boys would flip back to Michigan after the season. I wouldn't doubt it. Now, that can happen. That can definitely happen. I can see it. But I'll say this, they can play right away here. Because we thin. If they're that good. I don't know how good they are. High school football is different than college, brother. That's the biggest jump from what levels is from high school to college, and it's not even close. Not even close. High school to college is a big ass jump. It's an enormous jump for most people. So they can go to Michigan. I don't ever talk bad about kids going where they want to go. You should go where this is the last time in your life that you're going to choose where you want to go. As an athlete. This is the last time. The NFL, they choose you. So, this is the last time where you have all the cards in your hand. So, take advantage of it. If you want to go to Michigan, brothers, go to Michigan. You would never hear me say something bad about the Twins if they go to Michigan. Because it doesn't matter. Lake Dog said Quisenberry for Boyle is Wandale like. Okay, I don't buy it. I have to see him in college. Because I'm sorry to say, high school football in Kentucky gives me pause every time. So he could be. I'll just have to see him on Saturdays though. That's a hard sell for me, Lake Dog. But I hear you. You are not the only one to say he's very good. But it's hard for me. That is. Oh, I know, Lake Dog. I know. But he still had to come here and perform on Saturdays. Now, Rondale. What's the guy that played for at Purdue? He was from Kentucky too. So I still need to see him. Yeah, Yeasty was good too, but it took Yeasty a little bit of time though. I've Rondale Moore. Thank you, Lake Dog. Yes, he's from here too. He's from Kentucky too, not from Louisiana. He's from Kentucky too. Sean Alexander's from Kentucky. There are some guys now. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I gotta see him in college first. Because just the level of competition is hard to know. Now you can see a guy has some skill, sure. No doubt about it. But when you're not pressed a lot to play at your best because you're just the best guy on the field 100% of the time, it's hard for me. That's funny, Lake Dog. I don't know. Now I know I've heard Boyle County is big time football. But that's kind of unfair because he's playing on one of the best teams in the damn state. He's playing with high caliber players, playing against teams who are not good enough. So, and apparently they're well coached. So that's a hard sell for me right now. Not disagreeing with you, Lake Dog. I just got to see it with my own 2 eyes on a Saturday. Not on a damn highlight film. Not on Huddle. I need to see him when he put on these pads. If he come to UK, play for UK, then I say, yeah, Lake Dog, you were right. That MF is like Wan'Dale Robinson. So it's just hard for me to do that without seeing them play. Now, I can watch film on them, but still, it's just the talent level he's playing against. It's gonna be hard because he's probably fucking running fucking laps around DBs. All right, y'all. That's all I got. I think that's all you guys got because I got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight from Lake Dog. So that means everybody has hit their pillow, going to sleep, and I don't blame you. So again, like, comment, subscribe for me. Go to my YouTube page. It's not under my name. I do have a YouTube page under my name, but it's Driving with Styles. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know when I go on. Yeah, Lake Dog, I'll see you Wednesday on the Locker, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, me and Anthony White. I appreciate all y'all, man. It's always fun. It's always entertaining. And hopefully, like I said earlier, next week, this will be a little more joyous. All right, y'all have a good one, man. I appreciate y'all.
1:16 left to play in the game. Quarterback drops